Hello YouTubes, I was at a train show today. Unfortunately, it was a wee bit small. I could have been in and out in about 10 minutes, but I persevered to find the best bargains, which I think I did. Didn't quite manage to fill my big yellow bag. Looks a bit skinny, but I think you'll like what I got. Now, I'll bring everything out of the bag, put it onto the desk and show you, but this doesn't fit on the desk. It's N-scale track. I know, I really shouldn't. However, this is a nice little stack of N-scale flex track. All of this for only $10. It is used, but it's in near perfect condition. It's got some solder joints, which is fine, but looks in decent condition. $10, you can't go wrong. Bring on the N-scale after I've done some scenic work. Right, let's get to the desk. In no particular order, let us begin with this lovely little Union Pacific switcher. It's not actually broken, I was taking it off for reasons which will become apparent in a later video. So I got this from Peter. Peter's a regular vendor at the show. Hello Peter. Obviously we need to make some handrails. Luckily it's just the main one along there, and there's a couple of little square ones here. It's relatively easy to recreate them. And also I will be converting this to DCC. That's why I had this bit off, because I wanted to see how much room I had. And as usual, there's no room. It'll need to go in the roof. But as I say, that's a job for another day. I will be putting this on the track like everything else, and I'll show you how it runs. Full disclosure, I've already taken this apart to clean it up, and it's quite interesting what's going on in there. But you're going to have to wait till the DCC conversion to see what I'm talking about. It's very strange. Right, moving on. People are always shocked and surprised, and in a good way, that I use these prime bags for packaging. It's instant packaging. Don't throw these out. Take them to train shows, because not everyone's got nice bags. Anyway, what did I get here for $10 each? I got some more of these Denver and Rio Grande old-time coaches. This is actually a pretty good deal. $10 each, but they do have metal wheels and KD couplers. That's actually a pretty good deal, you know. Oh, this one's even got extra weight. So we have got, they're different, which is nice. And this one, which is a strange one, Air Brake Express Baggage. Isn't that jolly nice? Because I've got maybe 5 or 6 yellow ones, so this is going to make a really nice train. They've all got the metal wheels, they've got all got the KDs. I think that's a pretty good deal. Happy with that. Okay, next. You may recall from a previous video that I picked up a very nice Canadian Pacific steam train. You know, the grey and maroon one? Made by Mehano. Well, I saw these at the show and I thought, that's exactly the coaches we need. So I got, how many did I get of these at $10 each? I wonder. I got 4 of them. Now, they're not in the bestest of conditions, but they seem relatively intact. This one has obviously had a bit of water damage or something, so I'm not sure if that can be cleaned up. I just think they will be more appropriate for that particular steam train. Let me go and grab it and you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? This is the steam train in question, and I just feel that that is a much better fit than those Tuscan red passenger coaches that I was hauling around. Because it's a smaller steam train, I think it looks okay with the smaller coaches. Hopefully you will agree that's a much better fit. So happy with that. Just have to try and clean that up. Maybe it's just needing a clean, but I've got a feeling the paint's damaged there. Regardless, I mean, it is quite dirty, as you can see. So need to give that a clean up. Give them all a clean up. Oh wait, there's 2 of them that are like that. I wonder. Oh, wait a minute, that's actually coming off, look. Is it just dirt? Oh, it could just be dust. Oh, that's brilliant news then. So I'll clean them up and we can run that with my Canadian Pacific steam train, which I did convert to DCC. I didn't make a video because you guys have seen enough of that. But that's not all, folks. That is not all. Wait till you see this. I picked up some classic Ilford photographic paper. No, it's not. It just came in that box. We have more. Also, $10 each. They were $15 each, but because I bought the whole set, I got them for $10 each. Now, with a bit of luck, I've not actually checked this, but I think they are the same. Looks the same to me, much cleaner. Yeah, that looks like the same. So I've got a set of 9, which is absolutely perfect. Or I could run 2 trains. But I've only got one Canadian Pacific steam train like that. The vendor that I got the 4 coaches from also had this kind of hiding. Okay, and as soon as I saw it was IHC, I thought, that's a Mahano. $30, I thought, oh, it's got to be garbage, you know. So I said to them, does this run? Nah, I don't know, it might be okay. I thought, you know what, I'm going to chance it for a biscuit. No, risk it for a biscuit. Anyway, check this out. The box is a bit tatty, however, inside, this loco is, from what I can tell, pretty much brand new. Really, really dodgy old box packaging, but I don't care about packaging. We have our little nose piece has just fallen out, but no big deal. We can shove that back in. Which way? That way? Is it that way? Or is it the other way? I can never remember. It only goes in one way, and it's not that way. So it must be this way. No, it must be the other way. Oh my goodness, I'm spending way too much time in this. Oh, just get in. Right, there we go. So, $30. Look, check the wheels. They're spotless. This is pretty much brand new. And you know I love the IHC Mahano President's Choice locos because they're heavy, they're mechanically sound, they generally run great. And the last one I did, when I converted it to DCC, I powered the truck and it runs really nice. You see, this one has got pickups, but they only do the rear light. That's all those pickups do. So if you wire these all the way to the decoder with all the pickups from the loco, that's a lot of coverage for picking up power. Really happy with that. You may notice that the colour is quite different though. This would actually be okay with those heavyweight coaches because it's more of a Tuscan red, whereas that's more of a burgundy. Either way, really pleased that I've now got 2 of these because they're just so good. So $30 for that one, absolute bargain. Okay, I think I've only got a couple more things to show you. Actually, make that one more thing to show you. This came from Peter as well. Really good deal on this. And it's another switcher. This one is really cute. This is a TP and Western, whoever they are. Looks remarkably like the Rio Grande stuff with the orange and black. So leave a comment, let me know if there's any affiliation. This is a Walthers, presumably a Walthers train line. Nice and heavy. It does have some strange wiring inside the cab, so I'm not sure if someone's been in at this and done something strange. It does have a bit of a buckle there for some reason. I could just squash that in there and glue it and it'll be fine, right? Like, that'll be fine. So that's another one that's got to get the DCC conversion, which is a bit of a nightmare because there's no room inside these things. Now, full disclosure, I've already stripped these both down to clean them to make sure that they run nice on the track, which they do. And I'm really looking forward to doing a video where I make the handrails for that because I think it's going to look so much nicer. Awesome! So, let's get to the track. I'll show you how everything runs, and then once we've done that, I'll do a parade lap with all my new coaches and this DCC loco. Okay, see you over there. Let us start with our little Union Pacific switcheroonie. Now, as I mentioned, I did kind of clean these, so I know they work, but I think you'll be surprised at just how well this works. This is a very old unit, old steel motor. Very old Athearn Blue Box, in case I missed that, which I think I did. Now you might hear a bit of a clicking sound, but I think that is actually just the power bar along the top, which will be getting removed when I convert it to DCC. Really nice little unit, runs great, but once I add the detail, it's going to look as good as it runs. I really can't wait to show you the inside of that. I found something that I've never seen before in an Athearn Blue Box, which makes me think it is a very old unit. But it is running like an absolute gem. Wonderful. So another one to add to my switcher collection. Probably got about 10 of them now. It's like Pokemon. Gotta get them all. Right, let's move on to the next one. Our little TP and Western Rio Grande Imposter. Walther's train line. I think this is the first Walther's train line switcher I've ever had. Check this out. Slow it down a bit. See how it can crawl, because these things are usually great for crawling. Pretty good. That's about as slow as I can go there. And it's got tons of weight, so it'll be great for switching stuff. Not that I do a lot of switching, but I do like having switchers. It does follow. A wee bit noisier than the Athearn Blue Box, which is a big surprise. I think that'll go away over time. I did put some fresh grease in it, so it's going to have to work its way through and clear away the cobwebs. I would love to know though, let me know. Is this really just part of Rio Grande, or did they just copy Rio Grande? Did Rio Grande copy them? Just too much of a coincidence, I think. But anyway, you can see, runs absolutely brilliant. Super heavy, probably the second heaviest switcher I've got, so this can do a lot of work. But not until I add a decoder to it somewhere in the roof section. It's the only place I can find to squeeze a decoder in. Isn't that lovely? Okay, one more loco to show you, and it's the Canadian Pacific steam train. Right, let's see if I can do this with one hand. I'll get you on first. Get your drawbar in position. Oh, where is it? Down there. Hook you on. Hey, perfect. Gotcha. All the wheels are off again. And they're still off. There we go. Now, when it comes to budget steam trains, these are king, honestly. $30 to $60 will get you one of these in near perfect condition. Super heavy, mechanically sound, big flanges, however, they still make it around my code 83. That's why every time I see one of these in good condition, I'm going to buy it. Let's see how it runs. Wee bit notchy at the moment. I don't think it's been run much, to be honest. Pretty quiet as well. Now, I'm not a big fan of Mahano diesels, but the Mahano steam trains are brilliant. I don't know why they made these quite so good compared to the diesels. I think you'll agree that looks jolly nice. And it even has its bell. Anytime you buy these, normally the little bell's missing. As you can see, we're fully belled up. Wonderful, wonderful. So another one for the DCC. Not sure if this will get sound or not. But I do want to be able to run it with those heavyweight Canadian Pacific coaches I've got, because it is the right colour. Fantastic. Okay, folks, parade lap time, Canadian Pacific Steam Train. See you soon.